We don't even have to try, we always show our pride. Whoa, 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 we always show our pride. We don't even have
Good morning, McVay Elementary. Today is Friday, December 4th, 2020, and here are your morning announcements. The weather today is a high of 46 degrees, partly cloudy. Today for lunch will be whatever you might be eating at home, but we look forward to starting those school lunches up again next week. Let's all now stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and Pioneer Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I choose to respect myself and others by listening and following adult directions, speaking appropriately, keeping hands, feet, and objects to myself, walking in the building, being prepared to learn. This is who I am, even when no one is watching me. Terrific job, students. Let's now pass it on to Mrs. Verdina for today and this weekend's birthdays.
Good morning, Pioneers, and happy Friday. We have 2 birthdays to celebrate today and 2 half birthdays to give shout outs for. So happy birthday to Lucy P. in 5th grade and Isaac T. in kindergarten. And happy half birthday to Benji D. in 4th grade and Sebastian T. in 4th grade as well. We also have a staff birthday on this Friday, and that is Mrs. Spawn, our secretary in the front office. Happy half birthday to you, Mrs. Spawn. I hope it's a great one. On Saturday, we have Charles W. in kindergarten celebrating a birthday. And on Sunday, we have Maxwell B. in 5th grade celebrating his birthday, along with Caroline H. in 2nd grade. And a happy half birthday on Sunday to Juliana B. in 5th grade and Emily B. in 2nd grade. I hope you guys all have a great weekend.
Wonderful. We hope all of you students have terrific birthdays today and this weekend. And now for today's announcements. Students and families, as you have hopefully heard, Westerville City Schools will be returning to the blended instructional model. That means that starting next week, on Monday, December 7th, we will welcome back Cohort A students into the building from Monday through Friday for their regular in-person learning, while Cohort B students will be learning remotely as you normally do. Then the following week, on December 14th, our Cohort B students will come to the building for in-person learning, while Cohort A will be learning remotely. Our WVA students will continue to learn in the same format that you have been doing, and we look forward to being with you all again, whether in person or online shortly. And please let us know if you have any questions about this schedule. With that in mind, let's now move on. We know that our principal's challenge this week had been to send us some pictures of you, whether you were out in the snow playing, making snowmen, snow angels, whatever it is. Let's take a look at some of our submissions. Great job, students. You can feel free to keep sending those in. And finally, also our students of the month from November. We've loved getting some of your pictures. Please keep sending those in as you receive your signs and put them up in your yard. Let's take a look at a few. Awesome job, students. Let's now move on to today's shout outs and kudos. We've got a lot of shout outs to get through today. Just a lot of awesome students who've been doing great work in their classes. So let's get rolling. All right, this first one goes out to Asher in Miss Garcia's class for completing all of your Dreambox lessons for the week. Miss Garcia also wants to give her whole class a shout out for being so patient and understanding with all the technology issues that she had this week. You all stayed on the calls when she was kicked off. You worked around the accommodations we had to make in the middle of lessons, and she really appreciated it. Great job, first grade leaders. That is amazing example of showing pride. Miss Rogers has given a shout out to Derek for doing all of your work. She is so proud of you. You are working so hard on Google Meets. Way to go. Mrs. Scheuer is giving her whole class a shout out for perfect attendance on Wednesday and Thursday this week. Let's keep it up, third grade. Let's make it Friday as well. Mrs. Bilderback is giving these fifth grade rock stars a shout out for finding your own materials to do yesterday's experiment at home. Riley J, Mason, Diana, Lucy, Patrick, Carson, Emma, Maya, Milana, Serenity, Sophia S, and Angelina. Miss Garcia has a couple other shout outs to Micah and Khalif. You both did an awesome job during small group math lesson. Keep working hard. And another one out to Asher for passing Alexia level. Great job. Let's see. Miss Powell is giving a shout out to Crosby for really stepping it up during your remote learning work. Great job, Crosby. Fernando, Bryn, Amara, Acadia, and Audrey are getting shout outs from Miss Powell for taking the time to either stay on or email with Mrs. Powell to get a better understanding. Way to reach out for more help whenever you needed it. Let's see. Kaylin, Amara, and Andrea for major participation from Mrs. Powell. They were on fire with their learning. That is awesome. Let's see, another one, Naima, Brennan, Acadia, Miko, Alvina, and Amara for being good sports during the math problem strings. That was from Mrs. Powell. Awesome job. And one more, Fernando and Giovanni for being so responsible. Great job, students. That was from Mrs. Powell as well. Miss Andrulis has a shout out to Mrs. A's reading students, Mason, Asher, Ariel, Ana Clara, Diego, Maimun, Alani, Vivian, and Sophia for attending all of their scheduled lessons for reading during the remote learning. That is awesome. We now have, I've got one more. This is from Mr. Bruger to Aoife for passing all the way up to level 20 in Lexia. That is amazing. Way to go, Aoife, and way to show that pioneer pride. That's great. All right, we've now got some shout outs. This goes out from Mrs. Lewis to some of our ESL students, and I'm really proud and honored to be able to give these out because so many of these students have been working so hard. First off, Mohammed in kindergarten for always showing up and participating in the ESL Google Meets like a champion. The next one, to Sunsol for being a fifth grade leader in ESL. We thank you. Shout out to one of our new first grade students, Amy, who is on the meets with a smile and great answers. Miss Lewis thanks you. Great job to Derek, a first grader who is not only an amazing artist, but also a very creative English student. That's awesome. To the Most Awesome Boys Book Club, Fernando, Giovanni, and Mathus, you boys take book talks to a multilingual level, Spanish, Portuguese, and English. Wow, that is amazing. Mrs. Lewis thanks you for all the extra time that you're giving to your work. That's great. Now to the ESL ladies who always come to class with joy and determination. Rasmi, Jenabu, Ava, Hrishma, Fatma, Gabriella, Miriam, Hawo, and Rueda. Thank you, ladies, for always trying and learning. You shine like stars. Nicholas, Hathor, Mohammed, and Mustafa, kudos to our second grade ESL superheroes. Your English is growing strong with your determination to learn. Another recognition goes out to a true lover of books, Diana. Miss Lewis wants to give you a shout out for your love of a great story and desire to read makes me so proud of you. Read on. Thank you for always sharing a story and a smile. And our last shout out for today, this goes out to Christian and Monse from Mrs. Lewis for always encouraging others. Thank you for making this world a better place with your kindness. Wow, that is awesome. That is so inspiring. That just makes my heart so warm to read all of those amazing shout outs to such amazing students. And I've got to give one more shout out. And this one goes out to all of our students at McVay and to all of our families as well for navigating this past week in what were abnormal circumstances and not the way that we have gotten accustomed to this year, but you all were able to take on the changes that we had to move back to our remote learning this week and make the most of it. And you all have just really kept up that hard work, kept up your learning, kept up your pride in spite of wherever we may be. And we are just so proud of you for that. And we cannot wait to get back to our blended instructional model to be able to continue learning with you in person starting again next week. Awesome job, students. With that, we also got to give our staff a few shout outs and kudos. This one actually goes out from a parent to Miss T. It was one of her students' birthdays on Monday, and she took the time to sing happy birthday to him on the Zoom call. Miss T always adds an extra sparkle, and that was from one of our parents. Awesome job, Miss T. Mrs. Lewis has given a special thank you and mega kudos out to Miss Heckathorn for being such a great teammate. Go Team ESL, and we very much second that. And finally, another parent is giving a kudos out to Mrs. Florence. She wants to, this parent wants to say that Mrs. Florence is a wonderful teacher. She is so helpful to explain assignments to kids so nicely that they can't miss anything, and she treats everyone the same. She listens to kids. She keeps the parents updated with all the information when she gets questions asked. She's always replying, and this parent feels so lucky that her student is in class with Mrs. Florence. That is awesome. Thank you so much to the parents and staff who gave those kudos out. We could not agree more. Thank you, staff. Thank you, students. Thank you, families, for an awesome week. Again, making the best out of a challenging situation, but just like pioneers do, we showed pride, we navigated through, we embraced hard work, and not quite, but we definitely did always embrace and rep that pioneer pride. We can't wait to see you back on Monday, Cohort A. Cohort B, we look forward to seeing you on our meets and in your remote work. And then we'll see you on the 14th of December in WVA. Keep showing up as you have always been doing awesomely. Keep up the great work, students. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome weekend. It's Friday, but let's work hard today to get all the way there. And as always, keep repping that pioneer pride.
Positive attitude, respect, and integrity. Determination and effort that all will see.
Show pride if you a true pioneer today, 'cause we always show our pride.